Hello everyone, and thanks for stopping by my channel. I'm going to start a new journal. I'm not sure exactly what it's going to be, but it will be just your regular pages, you know, that we fold. So I just don't know if I'm going to be, what kind of signatures they're going to be, or colors. I mean, not colors, but the cover. So this is a one that I found with from Tracy Fox, and it's called Another Autumn. And I was trying to think what name I could put with this, but I'm not sure. I think I'm going to just call it Another Autumn, just like Tracy named it. So I've only printed a few pages. There are tons and tons of pages. There's probably at least 20 or maybe 25 pages in this kit, but this is just a couple a few that I printed, and I printed them on coffee dyed parchment paper, and I haven't used that for quite a while, but you know, the white paper, I have to do it front and back. I don't know how it would have looked on the white paper. It would have been a little bit probably more stark in the color, but I like the vintage look. So here's another page. Oh, you know what? This is printed right here on that accidentally got printed. So you can see, I really can't tell much difference from one to the other. I think she's designed it that way to, you know, kind of look foggy or whatever. So I've got that page, and then this page here, and then along with these, with the kit, she's added these corner pockets, and I thought this was really cool. I've never seen them done like this, and it's just it comes like this, and then you just fold it in half and fold the bottoms up, and then you can put that on a corner page, on the corner of a page. So you have a corner pocket on that side and on that side. So I thought that was kind of cool. There's a few of these in the kit. I was just gonna leave it here so I can remember what it's for. A little scarecrow. I think this is just a great kit. I mean, it's just got everything. Here's a little fairy, and there's a few fairy pieces of ephemera that I think is really fun for fall. Here's an old house, road. Oh, look at somebody's walking on it. Oh, very cute. Another fairy in this one. See what I mean by it's kind of like just has its own texture to it, is what I'm looking at here. It's another one, just a background sort of page. Just picture yourself wandering down that little path. And then of course we've got the animals, and they are so darn cute. So that's just, like I said, that's only a few pages. And then I have I cut a lot of stuff. So these are the tags. I mean, there must be 20 pages of ephemera. I didn't count it, but if you go check her out, these are all little tags. Look at these cute little things. And then just, you know, just different looking. So I thought to myself, well, maybe I should just look at the crow. Maybe I should just make a journal with like the stuff that relate to the crow. Make smaller journals, but I don't know. I can't decide. And so there's these postcards also. And then there's some square images like this. I'm trying to figure out what can I do with these, but I'm not sure. I could have actually downsize these a little bit, is probably what I should have done. There's another one that's got the corners. Here's another corner with the owl. And I don't know if that's what kind of bird that is. I'm not very good at birds. Let's see. I'm just seeing if I have anything I haven't showed you. But like I said, there's just flowers, tons of ephemera. And then I said to myself, I thought I saw some fussy cuts and more than what I had already found in this kit. So I went back and looked at my download, what I've downloaded, and then I found all of these fussy cuts. Not those are. So I've already cut out one. Actually, she's right here. I cut her out. And then I inked all over this to make it, tone it down from the white so it would go with the kit better. So all of these are also available for fussy cut, which I love that because you never know, in a corner or on a pocket, you're like, what to put there? And this gives you a lot of extra options. And the colors are just so wonderful on these. Scarecrow. There's just a little bit of everything. And there's a little fairy there too. Anyway, so I wanted to give you an idea of what her kit looks like. And that, like I said, I haven't printed all the pages yet because I need to copy dye some pages, some more pages, because I don't have enough to do. And I don't know how many pages I'm going to put, and I don't know if I'm going to put in, I thought I put maybe something like, like these old school papers that I have. I have some that are blank. Maybe some straw paper. What else did I find? I don't know. I found this whole box full of paper, and then I couldn't find my fall box, and I finally found that. So, and I mean, it's really hard to miss because it says fall right there. Can you see that? I don't know if you could see it or not, but it says fall. And it was in my other room on a shelf, and I'm looking for this box, or looking for the box that has fall. I didn't even know what I had packed it in. So I thought I'd do a little bit of ephemera, do some pockets, and what I want to do is something like this. This is from the kit. Not this. This is from Pink Monarch Prints. Yeah. And they're digital receipts. And I've used these so many times. And I had a few that were sitting around and I pulled them out. And I thought, you know, I'm just going to use that for a pocket for the background. So when I glue this down onto a page... But see, I'm not going to want to cover any of these pages. I might cover that one because there's still a lot up there to look at. Yeah, something like that. And I'll glue this down here, here, and here, and this will be a pocket as well. So, I thought I would just take this one here. And first I'll just run some ink over it, and I'm going to sew all around this stuff too. Okay, and then I thought I would put her on there, and I have this little bit of gauze cheesecloth. That one's got more. I just threw some coffee on it, and I just thought it might be something to put in the back. And I don't mind if her feet come off a little bit. it doesn't seem like this is the one I was using because it looks or feels smaller for some reason. I guess it's this one. It doesn't really matter. We're just going to, I just want to put more stuff. Okay, so and like I said, I'm going to sew around it. Did I get my, oh yeah, I got my new glue stick. I love this the first time you use it. I'm just going to run this across here and give it something for this to stick to. And I'm going to go ahead and glue her down. I don't think, I did want to have a mushroom here where she was leaning on a mushroom, but I can't find a mushroom that fits good enough there, so I'm going to skip it. The mushroom. Let me get my glue book. Things on my desk. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and glue her down. But this kit has definitely a lot more than enough for one journal, really. You can probably put a couple, make a couple journals full size. Okay, so let's see. This, glue that down a little more. Come on. Just doesn't glue as fast as the glue stick does. Okay, just give it a second there. Whoop. Okay. And then when I was playing around yesterday, I've had some square pieces of muslin, and I just went ahead and stamped them, and then I put like a little tag there and sewed around it, and I'm going to be able to glue that on somewhere. This one hasn't been done yet. I did show you the one with the pocket. There it is. Okay. Now, this is the other thing that I got, was a little package here. I got it on Amazon. I saw it on Sunset and, oh, what's her name? I was going to say I could link it, but I don't think you need to see it just because she's showing the, this that she got on Amazon. But it's Junk Journal, Time Collection, and then it says Vintage Tent Decoration Material Package. I'll try to download it to my Amazon, but I keep forgetting to do it, and then every time I do it, I forgot how I did it the time before. But I'm going to leave this in here, and that might help me figure it out. But what's inside of this little pocket thing, it comes with this pocket. It comes with all these little die cuts, like all these numbers. And that's why I bought it, because I'm like, oh, I love, those numbers. And it's hard to, even cut these out. So, yeah, I thought those were cool. These are all stickers here, number stickers. They're see-through. They're the plastic kind. And then, let's see, I've got tons of that, more numbers. Then it's got these little frames. So, if I had something I wanted to frame, and that's also sticker. And more of these stickers, and then these long strippy ones, but you could cut these apart and use whatever you wanted to use. Let's see, I just saw that color. I thought it looked kind of neat. I was just looking to see if there was something. Maybe I shouldn't have glued her down yet. I got ahead of myself. Oh, well. I didn't, on the other one, have to glue anything. But then, you know, there's quite a few picture frames. And these are like cardstock. So they're nice and heavy. Yeah. And then there's also papers in here that comes with it. And this is what, I can't even think of her name right now. I'm terrible. But all these papers also, I think there's 2 of each that are like vintage looking. And these won't go very well in this journal, but with these items, you know, they look pretty cool if you put this stuff on it. See? So, you know, if you're doing a tag or something. I mean, I thought this was really great. I don't know the price. I can't remember. But I don't think it was that bad for all that you get. There's a lot of little doodads in there. Okay, let me get that all back. Okay. I'll just leave those there for now. Okay, so let's see. That's going to be a pocket. I don't want to cover up her wing. So I could put something there. And I can't really use another number. So let's see. I've got some words. Sunset, acorns, thankful, all those words. Gratitude, harvest, family, fall woods. Oh, come on. I don't like words, honestly. I just feel like they have a meaning to some people and others they don't. Okay. Let's see what this one is. Falling leaves. That might be nice. And then, let's see, what else can I add? Piece of lace. That's a little bit too small. I cleaned up all this lace, and now I have to go digging through the basket again. And I don't have a whole lot to choose from. I don't want to cover her wings. Okay. Well, that might be enough. Okay, I'm gonna put that sticker down. And I tried to get these up with just my nails, but couldn't do it, so. But this seems to, oh, come on now, it's not gonna work. Because they're so hard to get. There we go. Guess I'm gonna stick it there. It's already stuck. Ah. Okay. Now it's crooked. Oh my goodness. I thought it was fairly straight, but Boy, they are sticky. I think that's straight now. Not that it has to be straight, but okay, I'm just going to put my glue stick that holds fabric, and I need to come a little bit. Okay, I think that'll work because I'm going to sew, so I don't want to go through the lettering. Still looks crooked. Maybe I can, oops. That's better there. Okay, so I got that. I kind of wanted to use some more items, but I guess if you don't have enough room, I'm just, it's very hard for me to go over images. Yeah, I just... Okay, so I guess that's gonna be good. I'm not going to put divots in these that are going to be pockets. I think we'll be able to show that they are pockets, but we'll see. I think I feel like I want something on this side. No, this, how much is this weight? So this is a little over 4.5. So if I put something on the side, it may hang out. Let me just check here. I mean, that would be okay if it hung out a little bit. I'm trying to think what I could punch. I'm just thinking I could punch one of these tags, because I can always reprint. Hold on one second, let me look. Oh, I always have this and it's too big. Almost every time I try to use it. That's cute. It's got a little bit of black. I like that. Here's a little bitty one. I like that. And the back side isn't going to show. No. I'm not really sure about. There would be no reason to have a tab, except I just like the look of it. Okay, let me ink around it. I did pull out this butterfly. I thought maybe this would be cute on with her. I kind of like that butterfly. All right, I'm going to wait on it and see. I'm going to put it in a little bit farther than, in case it sticks out too far. Alrighty. I wonder if I need a little bit of inking up on that word. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there. I thought, hold on, let me just, I was wondering if any of these, I think that looks okay. Just check that color. That color looks good from here, but this one's a little bit brighter. I wished her hand was up. I'd have her holding the leaf. I guess I could go over this way a little bit, like it was. Maybe I should just go a totally different direction. Yeah, I think that makes more sense. Okay. This won't glue all the way down, so I think I was going to go like that. Okay, let's let that set a minute. Okay, so those are nice. Then I was gonna do one like a collage, like that. Not a collage. What do you call them? Well, they're clusters, but I was thinking in the form of text. I mean, I don't know why I said that. Just thinking, what can I put? I think I'm going to cut that off right there. See if I don't. I need something else, and I'm not. Let's see, maybe That one would look good. Like something poking out up there a little bit. Okay, I'd like another piece on here, but not sure what. Maybe I don't need another piece. No, maybe I don't. That's kind of cute. I don't want to use the numbers because I'll use them all up. I won't have any to buy another kit. I should just sell all these numbers by themselves. I know that Amy does at Crafty Cat, but I have to remember to go over there. Let's see, I want to kind of keep this lined up. Oh, I need to ink that. Okay. I hope everybody's doing well. I didn't even ask. I've been busy this morning trying to get I don't know if I ink that after the fact or not. I was getting my flip through ready and record that, get it listed. That was for the colors of fall. If we could get that darn thing open. You have to excuse the way my hands look. They are so dry. You know, you would think there would be one time of the year that my hands weren't so dry and cracking, and I don't know. They've been that way almost all my life. I've always had horrible looking fingernails, and okay, I'm wondering if I leave that out a little bit. It should still work for a tuck. Okay. Yeah, I thought this was a good background. These little invoices just... Okay, let's see. Where is the 2 going to go? Do I want to go higher? I think I like it there. Make a mark here. I used to do that all the time. Then I got away from it, and then I can't. I think I'll use this only because I want it to glue to that fabric too. This is Weld Bond, and I get it at Hobby Lobby. It's probably other places. Whoops. See, almost did it. Put on the mark. I wonder if I need to ink around this. Well, if I didn't, it's too late now. I did. Get ink all over my hands. Okay. And I did too, because I just did. No reason. Let's see. I'm gonna go. I think I'll just go there. A little bit on this one, a little on that one. Okie doke. So that's gonna be a little cluster, a little tuck on a page. So see if I can put it here, and then I'll have a place for a journal card like that. Yeah, see, on that side it would be good. Okay. All right, guys, I'm probably over my time. Oh, I'm not. I don't know if you guys can see me when I look under there. Let's see. Okay, so we got this one, and we got this one, and this one. I'm just doing these little fairies because I'm trying to decide if I want to make a grouping, you know, or like a double page spread, so that, you know, it all looks, these are different fairies, but, and I don't know if there's any other round. I think they were all animals. Rounds. Ow. Probably get sick of this by the time I get done because there's so many. Yeah. All right. Well, there's a few circle ones that are, none of them are the fairy though. I like that one. Okay, so I think I'm gonna just call it a video, unless, now see this postcard, it's, you really can't decorate it because, you know, what else can you do? So I was thinking I could just go over this. I mean, I guess I could just decorate on this side, because this would make a journal card, but it's going sideways, if you know what I mean. I don't know. I was trying to think what I can do with these. Let me see. I'm just not that keen on having a bunch of, you know, wildlife. But I mean, they're adorable. So, what can I use with that? It'd be better if that was a little bigger. Well, that might work. Let me see. I think there's a, let's see, there. Well, that one's a little, just a little bit skinnier. It might get more face that way. Yeah, that's a, so they're not a different size, they're just skinnier than the other ones. I like this color. All right, I wonder, I guess I'll ink this. Kind of hard to ink. Okay, and then I like this color over here, but I don't like the size. I'd rather have this size. You know what I did on the first one is I did some stamping. I did some I don't have any like background stamps. I probably have background. I'm just going to take this off for a minute. Just see if that kind of helps. Okay. This one's probably going to be hard to it's going to be hard to lay it down straight. You know, maybe this is not a sticker. You know, I don't think it is. Whoops. Or if it is, I'm not going to use it for one. I'll just do this. Just going to check. Yeah, I think I like him this way. thinking about putting some washi over there somewhere. Should look like I take that on. I don't. Okay. I'm thinking. I feel like I need something there, but if I move this up, then I need something down there. So I'll kind of rather have this down at the bottom. What did I say? Yeah, I don't know what I want here. I think I want it down here. I hope that's fairly straight. Okay. I could put that little leaf up there. Let's see. So maybe I could put. I don't know. This says level something, but I think it's the right size. Okay. Well, when I sew around it, it might add more to it. It just seems like it's a little plain right there. I'm just going to have to let that sit. It'll glue down. Okay. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 5 things. I mean, that's 5, but it's not. I don't know what that says. Oh, special delivery. It's so hard to decide. I was looking for one of my stamping things. There it is, little one. Really needs to be like in a different color. Let me see, where's my... I don't know where my little stamps are. What color is this? Oh, that's red. Maybe I'll just do red. I was thinking blue. These are so hard to get open. Let's see. Hard to get open. Yeah, that just draws your eye into this area, sort of. I like that. Okay, I wonder if I need more red over here. No, I'll just leave it. If I do, I'll just have to come back and add things where I think, you know, I don't know where this guy went. Oh. So then I will ink around that, and I will sew around those two. So if I can get 2 or 3 done, well, maybe I can get like 4 done next time. I just want to have some pockets, and I don't want them all the same either. Okay. Alrighty, guys, so that's going to be it for today. Okay, so we've got that one and this little tuck or cluster, and then this one, and then this is the one I did yesterday when I got my little stickers and I wanted to play with them. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.